Je suis au soy, watashi wa nanun ego sum. I am Chris, and this is Chris in English. And today I want to know, what is your favorite food combination? What are two foods that you put together because they taste better together? Ice cream and cake, cookies and milk, peanut butter and jelly. I want to know, what is the answer for you? What is your favorite food combination? Hi, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Happy Wednesday. Happy autumn. Happy near the end of September. We're getting ready to leave this month. All sorts of fun stuff is happening with me. For example, I have a delicious cup of coffee. And it is very delicious. I am excited because I'm looking forward to a trip to the San Diego Wild Animal Park this weekend. I'm going to go to the Wild Animal Park with my family for a very special trip to honor a member of our family. I'm looking forward to seeing some giraffes and some elephants, some emus, some ibixes. Hello, Mr. Nemo. Good to see you, sir. I hope you're well. Happy Wednesday. I hope you ate tacos yesterday. I did not. Unfortunately, no tacos for me yesterday. But that's okay. Here's our question for today. What is your favorite food combination? What food do you like to eat better together? Cake and ice cream, cookies and milk, hot dogs and potato chips, burgers and fries. I don't know. Nemo, what's your favorite food combination? That's our question of the day. Today is also somebody's birthday. A very famous person's birthday, Mr. Nemo. John Coltrane, the famous jazz musician, John Coltrane. He was born today, September 23rd, 1926. A few years before me. A few. John Coltrane, influential American jazz musician. He played saxophone. He was a composer. He played with a lot of big famous bands, excuse me, including playing with the famous jazz musician Miles Davis. Oh, yeah. He was technically brilliant. They say that his saxophone playing was technically miraculous. But he also played with deep emotion. He had a number of very important, influential recordings. One of my favorite songs is played every Christmas. It's the jazz version of My Favorite Things. Yeah. All right. So the song was originally from Sound of Music, a Disney movie. John Coltrane's version, so much better. John Coltrane was a deeply spiritual man. Once a reporter asked him, "What would you like to be in your life?" And John Coltrane responded, "I would like to be a saint." Saint, of course, is a word that means a person special to God, an intermediary between God and the rest of us mere mortals. John Coltrane wanted to be a saint. And thanks to the Reverend Franzo Wayne King and the African Orthodox Church, John Coltrane was made a saint of the Church of Saint John Will.I.am Coltrane in 1982. Every week, the followers of this church have what they call a sound baptism and listen to John Coltrane's music in their church. Hello, Lorena. Good morning. Good to see you. Today is John Coltrane's birthday. He was born in 1926. Happy birthday, Mr. Coltrane. You can learn more about John Coltrane and lots of other really interesting things. Just visit the website, ChrisinEnglish.com. Go to the reading section. Every day, there are 4 different things that you can read about in English. You can practice your reading in English every day. ChrisinEnglish.com. Go to the reading section and see what there is to learn. Boom. Boom. All right, guys, I know what you've been waiting for. You've been very patient. Thank you so very much. Hey, Hey, Laylee is here. I'm so glad to see you. Happy Wednesday. You're just in time, lady. You are just in time. You've made it in time for our word of the day. Yes, it is true. I am going to teach you a word that you can use in the English-speaking world. Yes, today I'm going to teach you a great word. I hope this word doesn't cause you to be too irritated. Too irritated? Is that a hint? Is that a clue about what our word of the day might be? Be too irritated? Too annoyed? I bet it's a clue. I bet it's a clue. Because our word today is an adjective. It's an adjective. That means we're going to describe nouns with this word. Because our word of the day today is vexatious. Yes, it's true. Vexatious. This is a great word. It's not a word you're going to use every day, but it's a word that you will hear every month. You'll hear versions of it, like the verb to vex. You'll hear the noun form, vexation. But today we're dealing with our adjective, vexatious. Something that annoys, something that bothers someone, something that causes trouble. Vexatious. Here's your spelling, V-E-X-A-T-I-O-U-S. Vexatious. Mighty in the house. Mighty is never vexatious to me. I always love seeing my mighty. Vexatious, annoyance, something that causes annoyance and irritation. I was enjoying the beautiful San Diego sunset, but a vexatious mosquito kept buzzing around my face. Vexatious. Bothersome. Annoying. Vexatious. I was already late. I was already late for work. So the bad traffic just made a vexatious situation even worse. The bad traffic was annoying. The bad traffic was troublesome. The bad traffic made a vexatious situation even worse. Troublesome, annoying, bothersome, irritating. Here are some more synonyms for you. Galling. Ooh, that's a good one. Nettlesome. All right, I'll take it. Pesky, pestering, plaguey, teasing, and, pestiferous. These are all synonyms for our word of the day. Vexatious. Do you have a question? Tomodachi! My Tomodachi in the house. I'm so good to see you. I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy and safe. I hope you had a good day working today. Our word of the day today is vexatious, something that causes annoyance and irritation. If you have a sentence using our word of the day, write it. Write it. See where I'm pointing right here? Maybe for you it's over here. I don't know. But for me, it's right here. Write your sentence using our word of the day right there. Write your sentence, and then I will read your sentence to the whole world. And then you'll be internet famous. Vexatious. Hey, the Padres are going to go to the playoffs for the first time since 2006. Go Padres! Woo-woo, go baseball! Not going to talk too much about it. I'm excited. I love my Padres. But I am more excited because this Friday, check out the show, William. He's going to be back with his weekly sports report. We'll get to hear about sports. We'll get to learn some sports vocabulary. Maybe William will even stick around and play some word games with us for some Friday fun. So please come back Friday to check out William's sports report. Right now, I want to remind you guys, we are 6 weeks until the presidential election in the United States. The polls remain unchanged from yesterday. Vice President Joe Biden leads in the nation 51-44, depending on who you ask, of course. Today we asked CNN. Interestingly enough, those are the national numbers. What I've been telling you guys this whole while, national numbers don't mean enough. What counts are, what are the numbers in the state? And interestingly enough, we've got a really interesting state number today from the state of Iowa. State of Iowa almost always votes for Republicans. They are a reliable Republican state. The president won Iowa by a goodly margin in the last election. He's expected to win Iowa in this election. But the polls have Iowa tied. Even 47 points to 47 points. That's crazy. Vice President Joe Biden should be very behind in Iowa, but it's tied. If I were President Trump, I'd be concerned about that. But President Trump has other concerns. For example, in one poll in Florida, Joe Biden is up by 3. That should be concerning for the president, but it's not, because there's a different poll in Florida that has the president up by 4. Which poll is correct? We don't know. But that 1 point difference, I think, is the telling number. 4 points versus 3 points, I think there's a 1 point difference in the race. Whatever way it goes, I think there's just a 1 point difference. Other big news in the election, the president's going to announce his Supreme Court pick this Saturday. As we know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away last week. What a wonderful woman. Truly wonderful woman. If you have some spare time, go online, read something short about her. If you read something short, you'll probably read more, because she was a wonderful woman. She died. We have to replace her on the court. The president will announce his pick for the Supreme Court this Saturday. All right, that's all the news. Let's get to the grammar. Actually, it's not grammar today. Today we have vocabulary. Oh my goodness, today we have collocations. I love collocations. I hope you love collocations. Collocations, simply put, are when words go together. Hoon! Hello, Hoon. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing well today. You're just in time to talk about collocations. Words that commonly go together. In English, we have lots of collocations. A lot of our collocations deal with verb-noun combinations. Excuse me. Don't worry. No, it's not the virus. It's just a cough. Coffee will help. Hold up. And it's a good cup of coffee, too. A lot of collocations are verb-noun combinations. Very often, we use the verbs make and do, but we can use other verbs. The common example I like to use is bed and dishes. Do we make the bed or do we do the bed? Every morning we get out of our bed, right? We pull the blankets up, we smooth the blankets out so that our bed looks nice and neat. Is it do the bed or is it make the bed? Which verb goes with the noun bed? I'm going to tell you. We always say make. It's always make the bed. Why? Because that's just the way it is. And sometimes with English, that's the answer. That's the way we do it. And with collocations, that's always the answer. Collocations are the way we just commonly put words together. Make the bed. What about dishes? Do we make dishes or do we do dishes? We do the dishes. Always. Always do. If we use the noun dishes and we need to put a verb with it, we'll probably use do. Do the dishes is the collocation. Interestingly enough, if you ever find yourself and you don't know a collocation, there is a solution that you can use to get yourself through your sentence, and that is to be more specific. Do we do the dishes or do we make the dishes? If you don't know the collocation, be more specific. We wash the dishes. We clean the dishes. By being more specific, you can get out of using a collocation that you might not know. Although be careful, the collocation is the way most native speakers will communicate. Here are some other common collocations in English using do and make. Tomorrow we're going to do collocations again. We'll talk about collocations with different verbs. But today we're going to talk about common collocations with do and make. Do business. If you buy, if you sell, if you are in a business relationship with someone, we would say do business. Never make, always do business. We also do favors. If someone asks you to help them, you will do them a favor. To do a favor is a common collocation. We also do the cooking. In my house, I do the cooking, mostly because I love cooking. Cooking is one of my favorite things to do. In your house, who does the cooking? Common collocation. After we do the cooking, of course, we have to do the cleaning up. We have to do the housework. We talk about cleaning. We often use the collocation do. Do the cleaning. Do the housework. We also do the shopping. We can say do the shopping. I'll be honest, that's very British. British English. Do the shopping. It's very correct. In American English, we usually use a different collocation. We use a collocation with go. We go shopping. Go shopping. That's the collocation in American English. Do the shopping in British English, but they're both correct in both languages. Do the dishes. We talked about that one. If you clean your dishes, do the dishes. And when you do the dishes, when you practice your English, when you do anything at all, I very much hope that you do your best. Do your best. Try your hardest. Do your best is a collocation. Do your hair. When you go to a nice party and you make your hair look nice, you use all of that spray. Do your hair. I don't have to do my hair. But if you're lucky, maybe you do your hair. I don't know. I hope, since you are all students, that you do your homework. We never make homework. We always do homework, except some people never do homework. You know who you are. You know who you are. I love you, but you know who you are. Those are collocations with do. Do business, do a favor, do the cooking, do the cleaning, do the shopping, do the dishes, do your best, do your hair, do your homework. Let's look at some collocations with make. Verb, noun collocations using make. Mr. Marty, ich bin, how are you, sir? I'm glad to see you. I hope you're well. We're talking about collocations today. Today we're talking about collocations with do and make. Tomorrow we're going to talk about collocations with different verbs. Other verb collocations. Exciting, right? Ooh, exciting. Better than Disneyland. Yeah, better than a nightclub. Glad to see you, sir. Here are some good collocations, verb-noun collocations for the verb make. Make a difference. Make a difference. If you can cause a real change, a positive change in your world or in someone's life, we would say that you make a difference. Yeah. We talked about doing the cleaning, do the cleaning, do the housework. This is interesting because we make a mess. Oh, Mr. Marty, giving me a great collocation here. Make me proud. That's what you just did, Mr. Marty. That's what you just did. You just made me proud. We do the cleaning, but we make a mess. Isn't that interesting? All right? We make the mess and then we do the cleaning. Stupid collocations, always having me do more work. Collocations. All right, we hate this one. We hate when we do this one, but we make mistakes. To make mistakes, or singular, to make a mistake. If you use the noun mistake, and you're talking about someone who caused a mistake, the verb you will use is make. Make a mistake. Collocation, it commonly goes together. The most common way we express that idea. Make a noise! Woo! Make a noise! Woo! Hiya, Aya. I hope you're doing well. And Mayumi is here. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I'm very glad to see you. Chris Hemsworth was here yesterday, Mayumi. And Mads Mikkelsen, he joined him too. It was a Marvel party. You don't believe me, do you? I'm glad to see you today. We're talking about collocations. Words that commonly go together in English. Today we're talking about do and make collocations. Make a noise. Whoo! I just made a noise. If you try your best, if you do everything in your power to accomplish a task, we say that you make an effort. To make an effort, to give your power, to make an effort, to try your best. Make money. That's a great collocation, right? Ooh, make some money. Make those ducats. To make money is a collocation. When I go to work, I make money. I want to make money. We also make time. To make time means to clear space on your calendar for an important event. I've always found this interesting. Money, the words money and time are often used the same way. We spend money, we spend time. We make money, we make time. We save money, we save time. Maybe that's why we have the expression, time is money. That's why I need more time. You got a few more here. To make progress means to advance in your skills or to advance from your beginning point. To make progress. All of you have made progress. All of you started at a very low basic starting level of English. Now you are in higher levels. You are in intermediate or in advanced or in upper advanced or in some cases, Mr. Marty, I'm looking at you, proficiency. You have definitely made progress. Make room. Make room. We talked about making time, clearing your calendar so that you have time to do something. Make room means to clear space to fit other people or other things. If I'm sitting on the bus and someone wants to sit next to me, maybe I scoot over a little bit to make room, to make space. Last one. Make trouble. How many of you out there make trouble? How many of you find ways to cause chaos? Making trouble means to cause annoyance to other people. There's a guy. There's a guy. There's lots of guys, actually. Who likes to make trouble. A guy I know, he likes to make trouble. He likes to play pranks. He likes to play tricks. He likes to tell jokes. He likes to teach English. He likes to make trouble. I won't tell you who it is. But he makes trouble. Collocations. Words that commonly go together. Which brings us to our question of the day. What is your favorite food combination? What foods do you like to put together because they taste better together? Just like we put make with money because they work well together. What foods do you put together because they taste good together? Peanut butter and jelly. It's very common food collocation in America. Yeah. Eggs and bacon. Yeah. Milk and cookies. Everybody loves the milk and cookies. Foods that go together. Mayumi, maybe your favorite food combination is ice cream with natto on top, huh? Ice cream with natto? Would that be good? Would you want some of that? Do you want some ice cream with? I don't. I'll be honest with you. That does not sound delicious to me. But ice cream with peanut butter and jelly on top, that actually sounds kind of good to me. That would be quite delicious. But I want to know from you guys, what are your favorite food combinations? Mayumi is giving me a big no! Do not put natto on top of ice cream. Tomo, my Tomodachi, she's saying the same thing. Whatever you do, for those of you who are listening, do not listen to my suggestion. Right? If you have ice cream and you have natto, that's okay. But keep them far apart. Don't put them together. Keep them separate. Although Mayumi is saying ice cream with whiskey. Ooh. Very good. That could be very delicious. I've never had that. I've never heard of that. I know that Japan actually has a very good whiskey tradition. There's a big whiskey tradition there. Mighty Maite is telling us she loves to eat pizza with ketchup. Wow. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. That is a food collocation. Very good. My grandmother, whom I love, she passed away a long time ago. I loved her so much. She had a food collocation like that, Mighty Maite. She liked tacos with ketchup. She was from New York. She didn't like spicy food very much, so she would never eat hot sauce. But she would love to eat tacos with ketchup. That's one of the things I remember about my grandmother, my mother dear, as I used to call her. Anybody else out there have a favorite food combination? I'd like to know. If you don't want to write it right now, you don't have to. You can give me a comment. When I post this, you can leave a comment when it gets posted on Instagram. You can leave a comment when this gets posted on YouTube, or you can just write me an email, chris@ChrisinEnglish.com. I want to hear from you because I love you with all my heart. There's the music. You know what that means, my friends? That means it's time for us to go and see the rest of our days. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to have more collocations. We're going to have another word of the day. We're going to have a question of the day. We're going to get to talk. We're going to get to practice our English speaking and writing and listening. It's going to be a fantastic time. But above all, please remember, my name is Chris, and I love you all. Go away.